Hi, some readers. We're busted. Watch our interview here.
Anniversary, you're back.
Come on.
Yeah, hi, ta-da!
How did it happen? What's been the process to get here to come back together again?
We've been kind of talking about it for a while.
Yeah, we knew it was coming.
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, 20 years kind of felt like it was always kind of a moment we wanted to celebrate, you know, but it was...
Because we weren't around, we weren't together in our 10 year.
No, we weren't.
So
no, we weren't, Charlie.
So we missed that.
Wonder whose fault that was.
So I think this is the first opportunity to really celebrate something.
So what are you actually going to be doing for the 20th anniversary?
Yeah, so we've got a 15-date arena tour that is going to be setting off on September 2nd and going around the country. And we're also going to be re-releasing a lot of our old songs, the greatest hits, if you will, with some additional people doing it with us, so additional features. So the first one we've got coming out on the 14th of April is a track called Loser Kid off our first record, and that's going to be featuring Pierre from Simple Plan, which we're super excited about.
Yeah, we're all big fans, so it's like all the people that are coming on, we're like huge fans of.
Yeah.
You know, so we've kind of reached out to people that we admire. And
Yeah,
people that
either around when we came out or you know, newer artists. We're only so the ones we're announcing today are Simple Plan, All Time Low, who we absolutely love, and then a band you may never have heard of called McFly. They're going to be doing tracks with us, and it's really cool because we got to re-record these songs in a completely new way, and the whole thing just feels really fresh, and so I can't wait for the fans. I think the fans are going to absolutely love it.
I wanted to talk about some of your celebrity fans as well, because I feel like you've got a lot that I know of, and probably others that I don't. You probably know more than I do. But like Lewis Capaldi said, he's a big fan of yours in the past.
Yeah. He came to our show.
Did he?
Yeah. He came to the Hydro, and he was like, everyone kind of knew who he was, but he was still like, you know, getting bigger and bigger.
His first single was just becoming a smash.
Right.
Yeah, I remember because my mate went. Did you go drinking with him as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mate Ollie went drinking with him and Charlie, and like they were gonna go to some bar that was in the hotel, and he was like, no, drinks are too expensive at that bar. I was like, mate, you're like a smash
You're
hit.
gonna be Lewis
You know,
Capaldi.
he was number one at the time, but he had no money, you know, so we had to go to like little sports bar, kind of like cheap place so he could buy drinks.
Yeah.
You know, but like then he was suddenly Lewis Capaldi.
And by the way, like Lewis Capaldi is so cool.
He's a badass.
He is a badass.
He's the coolest guy to ever come into music. Like,
yeah, he's so fun.
He's the nicest. Like, I saw him recently. I walked into because I live in Los Angeles now, and he was there doing some press or something that he was doing, and he was just in a bar, and I walk in and I see him, and he like when you hang out with him, it's just so cool. He's completely unfazed by anything that's going on.
Yeah, it's really funny.
In his career, which is like huge. And I love that footage of him on the couch on the Graham Norton show making Jim Carrey laugh, and he's like bringing the house down, and it's like the kind of like stuff that like dreams are made of. He's like, the whole audience just thinks he's hilarious, and because he is.
He's a huge Buster fan.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Who else have you got on your list?
Sophie Turner.
Yeah. She came to our show at Wembley.
Have you met her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We met her because we went on stage with Jonas Brothers to do Year 2000 at Wembley Stadium, and that was like a surprise because obviously Joe's married to her now, and she didn't know anything about it. And he said, my fiance at the time was just going to freak out. And we met. She was having her hen do there at the gig, and so he said, look, can you come and meet her? And so we went in and met all these like 10 girls screaming. It's crazy. So she's lovely. And then she came to watch us at Wembley as well.
That's so cool. And then the other one that there was stories about at the time was Wayne Rooney was apparently a huge fan of yours.
He came backstage.
He came to loads of gigs.
Yeah.
He gave me his shirt like from his first England goal. Like the first
Didn't
time
you go to his 21st birthday party?
I went to his 18th.
Yeah.
His 18th birthday party. Me and James were dancing with his parents.
Yeah, at Wayne's 18th birthday party, I had a dance off with him in front of the whole England squad, and we were dancing to like Michael Jackson, and it was really funny because I was at at Tesco's at like 2 a.m. at 24/7 Tesco's, and his autobiography was on the shelf, and I'm thinking, what is Wayne Rooney writing about? And he's 18 years old, and what is he writing about in his autobiography? Because he's not lived that long, you know. There's a whole thing about his 18th like birthday, and he's talking about that moment like in his book. So there was like some really weird things that happened, and my brother was like the hugest Everton fan, and I didn't tell him because I took him with us, and I didn't tell him where we were going until we got there. So we used to have a lot of fun with that. Like I think what was really nice is back in the day, like we did have. There's some nice surprises where you get these people that are just really cool that they happen to show up to things, and
also you could be normal with like him,
Yeah.
you know, like he wasn't like a celeb kind of guy. He was like kind of like it was like us, you know. So he just wanted to party and have fun, you know. He was a Premiership footballer. Maybe he shouldn't be party so much, but he was.
It's a different time.
yeah, it was a different time. Yeah, but it was like those. We always loved hanging out with him. It was great.
And is there anyone else that I've missed then?
Ed Sheeran.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, he was a fan. I think this. I mean, the people with. It's funny because you don't realise. I didn't realise for a long time until like 5 years ago when you'd start meeting people. Because if you think about it, when a lot of today's stars in music and film and stuff, they were young when we were around. So now they've sort of, you know, you got people like Tom Felton from Harry Potter was a fan, wasn't he?
yeah,
Yeah.
He's really nice. Like he's really great too. Like he's really like really kind about our music and.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like when you've got like a new generation of people coming into the.
My wife was on the red carpet of like some kind of music event, and Adele came up to her and was
Yeah.
like, "I love your husband's band."
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And she was like, "Cool." You know.
That happened. I met Adele. It was like a One Direction show at Wembley Stadium. I went to see Niall backstage, and Niall.
And Niall's another fan.
And Niall had
Big fan,
two CDs that he wanted signed, and one of them he gave me was a Busted one, and next to it was Adele's album. And as I was signing the Busted album, this woman walks in, and it's Adele, and she's like, "Oh my God, I love Busted," and it was just and it was so like it was so mental to sort of be like, hey, we're backstage at probably one of the biggest concerts of the year, with the biggest selling artist in the world, and they both like Busted. I mean,
That's cool.
I think we made an impression on. I think definitely like the 20 years ago when we came out, I think we just hit hard and there was a real impact there, and I think we're still kind of enjoying the aftershock of that impact. Like we're about to go on to celebrate 20 years of this, and it's an absolute, insane situation that we can even, enjoy the opportunities that we still have as a band. It's like
we feel very lucky.
Like it's out of this world that we get to do this, and I just think we could be more excited about it. I think the fans that are coming, and it's gonna be wicked.